Not yet. Okay. Okay, there you go. Well, anyways, I have always wondered how to juggle, and when I was a little kid, I always liked watching people juggle because it was fun. And I've always just, I saw it in a lot of movies and stuff, and I was like, cool. And then I remember back in the Hunchback of Notre Dame that there's the guy that was juggling on the street, and I was like, cool, I want to do that. So I didn't ever learn until I was about 3 years ago. But first of all, my sister, she just learned by herself. She was like, oh, she took 3 balls, she just started to try to juggle. So she kind of taught me, and it really helped a lot. But this is the steps to how to juggle, and it's very important for everyone. So it's a very amusing thing to watch, and it's cool to entertain people. So you can just do it. Okay, anyways, step 1. First, you must get 3 juggling balls. Okay, I mean, you can start out with 2, but you want 3. Okay. Second, you have to make sure you have to have 2 hands. Okay, because it makes it easier. You can juggle with 1 hand. It's just not as easy to do 3 in 1 hand. So I don't know how to do that yet. But step 3, you get 1 ball and you place it in 1 hand. Okay. Then step 4, you get the ball, you throw it up, and you catch it with the same hand. You have to be able to do that, or the whole thing's useless. Okay. Okay. Step 5. Then once you do this 5 times, then you add a second ball in your hand. You need to try to catch it with the same hand, with the other ball in your palm. It's very important. It's actually easier when you have bigger palms to do this, because you can catch the other ball in your palm and you throw it up the other ball with your finger. So that's the basics to juggling with 1 hand. But then step 6, you get 1 ball and you get the other ball, and you go throw them up, and you have to alternate them. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And then you just focus on the balls, and you constantly just keep throwing them up. And then after you do that, you have to make sure you can do it with the other hand also. So that is a very important step. If you can't do it with 1 hand and you can do it with the other, then it makes it to where you only can juggle with 1 hand, so it's like you don't have another hand. So you have to be able to do it in the other hand too. And that's very necessary to be able to juggle with 3 balls, because you have to constantly have 1 ball in the air and 1 ball. You have to constantly have 1 ball in the air and 2 in your hands at all times. That's how it works. So step 7, you add after you can do it with both hands, 1 in each hand. Then you add it to where you have to be able to integrate them, and you start switching it off. So do this, and not that. But then you go back and forth, and you can count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It really helps to count a lot when you're doing it, because it really it's hard to look while you're juggling, but you can juggle if you have to concentrate on as much as you can while you're juggling on the balls that you're throwing up, and the ones that are constantly in there, and where your hand is going. So it kind of takes a rolling motion. You throw it up and you catch it. So if you look, you roll it kind of. So the balls kind of roll. So it gives it an easier catch in your hand when it goes back in your hand, which is very important. So when you add the third one in, you see they roll in here, and then you catch them with your palms and throw them up with your fingers. And could I have a volunteer?
Random ball.
To try to apply these steps. Okay, step 1. Do you have 2 hands?
Yes,
Okay.
I think so.
Here's 3 balls. Okay, 1 ball.
Yes.
Okay. Step 2. Now try it again. Do it 5 more times.
Oh, just 1 ball?
Yep, 1 ball. Okay. Now you alternate them. So you go 1, 2. It's very hard, and some people can't do it. Some people can. It's finger coordination.
Yeah.
It's just it takes a lot of practice to do it. So you can you did a good job, and not everyone can always do it, but it really helps. So you can start where you left off.
Ooh.
Okay, sit. Okay. Can you do 3? Here, try to do 2 in this hand now.
I want to try for 3.
Okay, try. You can start. Okay. Once you get those steps down, it really helps a lot. And once you've learned how to juggle, you can pat yourself on the back and say, "Oh, I've learned a new skill to entertain people and have fun," and just really impress people. So I've just now taught you how to juggle.
All right, good. Time?